hopefully y'all all getting the notifications because YouTube's up to their pre-usual shenanigans. And apparently, after they rolled out the whole age verification thing, they had been basically going behind all y'all's back and my back and everybody's backs on YouTube and turning on restriction mode for everybody. So go ahead, make sure your restriction mode is turned off because it will not tell you any information about any videos that are coming out that fit in that whole restrictive mode situation. I checked it out myself on my channel and yeah, it looks like if you hit restricted mode on my channel, all the Phasmo, Resident Evil, basically any horror game I played, including Puppy, will not show up. Disney and Infinity Nikki, it will. So, yeah, again, guys, make sure your restricted mode is turned off. I'm not saying everybody's been attacked this way, but a lot of content creators have been coming out and talking about it. So I would suggest just going ahead, check it out, make sure it is off so y'all can be up to date with all the fantastic videos y'all want to watch. Doesn't matter about my videos now, I'm talking about for y'all. Make sure that people y'all are following, videos y'all want to watch, are being able to be shown. Because YouTube's doing some shit now. Alright, I think we're good to go, though. Alright, let's go ahead and get this started, shall we? Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to another Some Wonderful episode of Disney Dream Live Out. And today's Some Wonderful episode is our Reset Wednesdays. And we're just going to see how everything's going to play out today, being that we really got not much going on right now. The only thing I've done today is basically check my rankings. We did about 1,200, which I thought was pretty fair, being that, you know, it was kind of a risky shot, let's be honest. It was a risky shot.
I hope my time here brings honor to my family.
Alright. Go ahead and clean out granite. At this point, the memory mania bull should be over at this point. And I was somewhat right about the cars that we have to find at the plaza. Basically, they kept spawning in, I think, 2 every hour, and they only filled up to 2. So you basically had to keep coming back every 2 hours or so to collect, which, I'm gonna be honest, it didn't really take me too terribly long. I think it took me like 2 days, and that was only getting on once, grabbing 2, and then walking out. Swap on over to Dreamlight account. Oh man. Again, I hate to like kind of bust on in with the whole restricted thing, but when I was watching a whole bunch of videos of the weekend and people talking about it, and I started looking through some of my videos, and I can even tell on my videos. I could definitely tell because during the Phasmo streams, the last like couple times, actually, yeah, I think we've been doing Phasmo for several months now, and I at least rack up anywhere between 30 to about 60 people at least looking at the Phasmo video. Now, whether they're watching it all the way through, they're skipping through, that's neither here nor there. The point is, at least 30 to 60 people take a look and view this, right? When we did it last week, even with all the chaos and the craziness that was going on with the server issues because of Silk Song, thank you, Silk Song. I mean, dead serious, by the way, it was Silk Song. It was Silk Song messing up the servers for everybody because so many people were trying to buy it. But the point is, even with all that kind of issues, I would still at least would have a certain number of people show up, and people didn't. Now, again, that's just one video, but then I started going through some comparisons, some other videos, such as Cyberpunk compared to Resident Evil. Resident Evil 8 should have been doing pretty alright, but we're only at like 20 views. And that was even less initially because, remember the week before I did the Shadow of Rose, that actually got more than, say, Resident Evil 8. Now, it could be just Resident Evil 8 not all that popular. And we'll really have to determine it when it comes to Resident Evil 7 when we get over there, and Silent Hill F when that comes out in about 2 weeks. Is it 2 weeks or 3 weeks now? Yeah, roughly about 2 weeks. 2 weeks. That will be coming out. So we'll be able to determine that. Or at least get some hypothesis going. Because even I'm
This
starting to see
village
some
is different,
questionable,
but it reminds me of home, too.
questionable shit. Alright, so we got nothing going on in the shops today. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Alright, Screws. Disappointment as always. But let's see what's in the premium shop today. Alright. Also, I gotta check my weekly duties because it does seem like unless you bought like that super duper deluxe version of the premium star pass, you have to still do the bonus duties. Oh crap, where are the rotating duties? Here we go. You still have to do this. I'm still shy I'm about to say coinage, but technically I'm still shy some ice cream over here to get the last bit for that motel house. Sell a meal, cook any meal, serve some hungry customers. Alright, well we could do that super quick after we check the shop. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, I like that. That's gorgeous. Could definitely use that for my fairy village. That's pretty though. You said like a courtyard centerpiece. I'll go for it. Why not? See, the maple key wings. Okay, okay. They're cute, but they really pair very well with that outfit that came out, what, a week or two ago? Something like that? Cute though, cute. But I think I'll pass on those wings. And let's see. I've seen these. These are adorable. Mr. Star in the Sky was looking at these. They're cute. They're decent size. They're not like overly huge or anything, but they're about decent size. Okay, I'll think about that. And then of course we have the simple black dress. Let's be frank here. Everybody needs a simple black dress. That's just like a go-to thing you should have in your wardrobe. Even if you don't believe in dressing up, always just have like a black outfit because you never know. You never know when you have to go to like a formal event or to a funeral. That's cute. I might sit on this one, being that it is just a simple black dress. As weird as that sounds, even though I was just saying every girl needs one, but it is true. It is just a simple black dress, so it's one of those, do I really want it? I'll sit on it. We'll debate it. We'll contemplate it. But speaking of, I decided to sit on these two as well and kind of contemplate this because mainly the springtime bundle seemed like a good steal. Let's be honest here, because I was taking a look at the emotional memory bundle. That's 1,750 for the whale with some decoration piece, and then the springtime bundle, of course, is the whale with the stall. So I'm debating. Figure it out though. That's why I went ahead and just saved it just in case. And what do we got here? Okay, Regal collection, not bad. Cute. Yeah, not one of my favorite outfits from Kristoff. Yeah, the Goofy stall. And then the Enchanted Tiki room. It came back with a vengeance. The reason why I say that is literally I forgot I had that saved for so long until yesterday. I went to go save the bundle and it's just like you exceed your number of save. I was like, what do you mean? I went down. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot that I saved this and decided not to get it. So I got rid of it. Came back with a vengeance. Came back with a vengeance. Okay, let's go in the running shop. And get these delis taken care of. I think we should probably be able to go to Tatiana's. Alright.
was just thinking about you.
How were you now? It was because I walked in. Is that it?
Oh. Oh.
Here you go, Donald. Oh man, while I was thinking about here you go and all this, get this. So remember how last week?
Thank you for speaking
No,
to
it was
me.
the week before, when I was doing the Shadow of Rose and all of that. I think it was the Shadow of Rose, the thing on Phasmo,
I hope we
and then one more thing in Infinity Nikki with the musical season, where all that week it looked like I was just dealing with mannequins coming at me. I didn't realize that till I started going through and editing my videos, and I was just like, are you kidding me? Like, even in a non-horror environment. Oh, I got mail. But even in a non-horror environment, I'm still being plagued by mannequins. Yay? I don't see anything. Do y'all see anything? Oh god, don't tell me the mailbox is glitched again. Alrighty, Tatiana's. I don't know where I'm going. Because clearly not Tatiana's. About 3 people here. Now, Jack, what's weird is that you're here, and yet Sally's at the other restaurant. Why aren't y'all on a date night together? Order, and what we could do is once we get done taking care of everybody here,
See you real soon.
craft some meals to go ahead and sell, and then by the end of the stream, we'll go ahead and check the restaurants one more time.
We shall reconvene.
You can't get the last
later.
2.
Greetings, my dear friend.
I want to say there's only 6 out of 8.
You're welcome, one and all.
Let's see, how many do I gotta sell? Oh, just the 3. Pretty good count. Oh, nice. God, I can't wait to get some more of those photos, to be honest. Hey, Taylor, how's it going? How's it going? Hope all of you are fantastic on this beautiful Reset Wednesday. To be honest, so far my day has not been too bad. I actually went beyond what I was supposed to do yesterday for my school work, so I got all that taken care of. Felt really good about that. But I'm gonna be honest, that test, I don't know, it seemed easier than what I was initially thinking it was gonna be, mainly because it seemed like you have like the initial question, right? The initial question, asking, what was one of the questions? Like, did we need some kind of health care or something that could help children out? Like, it's just like a mandatory thing, yes or no, and it's just like, well, the obvious answer is yes, we need this kind of education for our children. So it was one of those, it was like obvious correct answers here. And I don't know if that was by choice, though. That was just a test.
Howdy.
But yeah, I actually made 100 on that test. It felt good, 'cause that was like the first 100 I actually made on those tests. I've been usually cracking about 80. I think I made 90. No, I made two 80s, a 90, and 100 on one. Aw, thanks, Stitch. Aw, anybody else catch that? I told y'all I made good on my test. It just came running out of nowhere.
and fluffy, like
Came out of nowhere. Aw, thanks, Stitch. I appreciate the love, man. I worked hard on that test. I did. I studied probably a little bit too much than I should have. But it's just one of those, I'd rather verify my information and make sure I'm 100% right than go up I'm assuming I'm right because this looks like the obvious right answer. Okay. Scoot, scoot. Whoops. No! There we go. Jeez Louise. Just took yourself a bath. Ooh, was it a nice bubble bath or was it one of those bath bomb baths? Which, to me, there is a bit of a difference. You know, classic bubble with the bath. You know, you got the bubbles, the lavender scents, the candles. But with those bath bombs, oh my god. Have you seen some of them? They'll turn your water some weird ass colors. Granted, I wish I had a bathtub like that so I could mess with some bath bombs. See, this is what I'm talking about. I need 300. I only have 130, which means I literally gotta wait one more week, and then I should be able to get it. And if not, then the math ain't mathin'. Let's just be straight. The math ain't mathin'. But yes, it does look like with these duties here, they're good for the people who did not get the super duper deluxe premium version. If you just get the basic version, you're definitely gonna need these duties. Okay. I guess we'll put that up for now. And let's look at our challenges. Just a regular bath, just a regular one. That's nice though. Nice steam bath always works. Just sitting in that hot water relaxes all those muscles. Alrighty, Royal for a week. Time to adorn your valley with regal decorations. Whether you're hosting an elegant beachside soiree with Ariel or a grand ball with Belle, let your valley shine with majestic charm. Ooh, luckily, we have a house for this. I got a memory right here. Hello. Who are you? Brave. Okay, not bad. Got two more pieces of that photo. Okay, so we should probably be able to use this house here for this photo. So, you know, we got this initial room here, which is really nice. We could maybe bring in a few people. Or we could do something in here, you know, at this angle, maybe. Or we could do some slumber party action. One of the two. Alright, technically one of the three. The only room that's not included in this lineup would probably be this room, being that I know for a fact we've done a challenge similar to like a regal date night or something, and I used this room. So I'd rather use one of my newer rooms. And why is that flower obscured? Hold that thought real quick. First, let me open the disappointment. Oh, disappointment. Alright, now let's move this. else obscured. Alrighty. Sorry, that just like threw me off. I just sat there like scooted to the edge like something a cat would do. See, we could get angles like this, but first let's take some practice photos. See what really brings in the counter here. Alright, 10, 7, 3, and 2. Alright, 11, 7, 2, and 3. Alright, so basically this corner here wouldn't be too bad. Let's try here. 9, 13, but no cutes. 11 and 10. 11 and 11. 14, 15. Okay. Yeah, last week's Dream Challenge, I've noticed a lot of people were struggling a little bit on that kind of thing, which is understandable. What was last week's stream? Yeah, last week's stream. No, last week's Dream Snap. Which one was that? Yeah, the Inside Out. A lot of people, they did their best. Like, I saw some really fantastic ones on Reddit, so I'm really excited to see the videos and go through, you know, what pictures we got this week. I'm super excited about that. But I do get why some people are hesitant because a lot of people don't really necessarily either care for or like Inside Out, or they didn't really just feel the dream stat being inspiring or anything like that. Which again, understandable. You're not very inspired, especially if you don't like the particular media in general. Alright, let's see here. Alright, 23, 25, 21. Alright. So yes, it looks like this room may be the contender here. We can call it an elegant sleepover. Okay, so I'm going to need... Probably Belle. We can get Belle, get dressed up in a little sleepover gab, and then take a picture. See what we can do there. Ah, luckily Belle is right around the corner.
You know, I
What a
really
perfect day.
Belle, my sweet.
Bonjour.
Okay, first let me change me outfit. Alright, first of all, what the hell was I thinking with this outfit? That's my question. You do have one question. Okay, what's the one question, Taylor? What is the one question? And he's talking about the DLC. I'm kind of curious myself what the one question is. Like, you want to talk about the horses, the ranch? Or is there something else you want to talk about? Is it... Oh, wait, forgot. It is separate pieces, right? goes the road? I think the road. No, we should probably go white. Actually, I think the gold would look real cute. Definitely get rid of the socks. Socks, I'm not feeling that. And then hair. When am I gonna start preparing for the DLC? Well, being that the DLC is coming out in November, probably best to get started on it. To be frank, you probably should get started on it now if you want to start grinding and leveling up. You know, coinage and shit like that. It's never a wrong time to get started early. Let's be honest here. When it comes to being prepared for the new DLC, there's no time like the present. There we go. I don't know why. The lips just look a little different, to be honest, but that'll be alright. Then, do I have an accessory that would look cute with this? Maybe? No, wait, actually, I think this will look pretty cute. Alright, then companions. Nana. Who should then sidekick be? I don't know why, but I like that. Alright, Belle, let's go take a photo. Oh, actually, wait. Oh, I like it. Well, to be honest, getting ready for the DLC, it's mainly about, let's see, if we think about it. A lot of the times they want you to grind up for new materials, such as, you know, with the main valley we have our, you know, dream shards and stuff like that, our dream dust, you know, our dreamlight duties. But then, say with Eternity Island, you got the dust itself, and then Storybook's got veils. Sorry, let me phrase that. Storybook Veil has the inklets. So the ranch may need something very similar to that. So I wouldn't necessarily worry about, Dreamlight duty grinding. Unless you want to grind up for, extra, whoever knows, extra stuff they may add that could require Dreamlight duties. Which they haven't really done anything except, like, the floating islands. So I wouldn't really necessarily worry too much about that. My main thing would probably be coinage. Coinage for building all the houses and stuff like that, because that's always a given. You bring somebody a house over, you're going to have coinage, which luckily is never too much coinage, but frankly, I would worry more about the coinage and make sure you have enough to bring everybody in when it comes to grinding up for whatever the new DLC is going to require. Again, such as, the dust from Eternity Island or the ink blockets for Storybook. We don't know until we get there. I would say, frankly, if you're kind of your OCD or something, I would maybe focus on wrapping up anything you have in Storybook. Granted, I probably should have gotten started on this, actually I have been getting started on this, but I haven't really been grinding or focusing on it since I started school. I'm not going to deny that. Ever since I started my classes, I've been really slacking on getting on top of a lot of this. But a lot of this, because I've been doing it for so long, is pretty easy. I finally got to, a lot of the 120 endings and stuff like that. So I should be able to maybe grab some potions, knock a couple of these out. I gotta get back on feeding all the animals. I did pretty well for a while, and I just kept forgetting to come back and feed, say, like, baby Pegasus and shit like that. Good at the points. No, I wouldn't necessarily worry about it. Maybe make an area dedicated to, a section in case you want to bring certain characters or something over to your valley and stuff like that. Because this is how I'm looking at the way the valleys and all that's supposed to work. You have, your DLC islands and your main valley and your floating islands. And the way I at least see it is you got your main valley, which is the one you want to show off to everybody. The one that you're like, check out all the fun characters I have and all the cool stuff I have. Then you got your floating islands. Your floating islands could be used to banish individuals, or basically keep a theme kind of cohesive, but off the main valley, so you have room to bring whatever you want. And basically, it's kind of like a storage section. That's what it really reminds me of, a storage section. And then, of course, you got your Eternity Island, your Storybook, which is DLC lands that you can, again, do what you want, but you can't show it off as you can with your valley, being that there's no... I don't think there's actually a way, even in online multiplayer, that you can bring people over and be like, hey, man, come check out what I did over here at Storybook, and them come over. I think either they have to have the DLC, or they just don't do that. I don't know. I've never tested that out. I never really had people really come chill out in my valley too terribly much. Alrighty, let's see here. What's the best angle? Should we do it here? 23, 29, 9, 15. Okay. Of course, I have to bring that back. That particular angle. 9, and 15. Trying to figure out, is it that? No. Okay, not necessarily that. So yeah, we just have to get this angle. Okay. Let's see, where's my accessory pose? My tool pose. There we go. Now again, this could be a risky shot, being that I'm doing more of an elegant sleepover than I am, say, an elegant ball dance. A ballroom dance. Let me rephrase that. A ball dance. Oh yeah, the codes. Thank you for reminding me. I completely spaced on the codes. I told myself, I even screenshotted them to go ahead and do that when I got on over the week, and I have yet to do that. Alright, let's see. And just like that. I don't really want the sink in there. Little saturation. Okay, that's nice. Character lighting. Just a little light blue. We're not touching rotation. Haha, I have learned some terrible things about that. We're not doing it. And by learn terrible things, I mean I struggle with the rotation way too much. Okay. And I think I'm good on the filter. I like, keeping the color here. Alright, now at this point it's all about getting the animals doing something cute. Come on, Nana, do something cute. I probably should have done a little bit sooner when she was walking by. He's just like, I want to be in the photo too. There we go. Now that one's adorable. That one's adorable. I probably should have got footstool. But I don't see a lot of pictures with this little guy in it. And I like it. Save my gallery. Alrighty. Do is go this way. Yeah, I've learned it's just easier to do it this way than doing it the way we initially did it, because I tried it, I think last week to retake the photo, because I was looking at it after looking at over some other people's pictures. I was like, I could do better, and I tried to do it without saving the photo, and it was just not letting me. But let's just make sure. Okay, and we got it in. That's cute. Definitely a shot in the bucket to see if this will actually work. But I like the photo. Alright, and now that we're done with that, we could probably flop a squat and actually do some voting. As I'm curious to see how everybody did their big fields. Alright, shoot. And then this one, okay, cute. It's time to dress to match your mood. Again, that's easier said than done, because some people, when they, they dress to match their mood, some people are weird. They're like, I know with like Andrew, when he's feeling like down, he'll like get dressed up to the nine and go out, and I'm just like, I get it, but it's still weird. Because usually when I'm feeling down, I don't want to get out of bed. I don't want to get dressed. But I mean, to each their own when it comes to their feelings. That's the neat thing about feelings. Everybody has their own unique way of dealing with them. Which I like right, by the way. Oh, he's yelling at the bunny. I can see why Sadness is sad about that. The poor bunny. And enjoy. Okay, cute. I love that. Alright. I'm gonna be honest though. I like the picture of him yelling at the bunny. We'll go left. Those are both great photos though. I'm not gonna deny that. Both great. Alright. A blue sad feeling. Okay. And a blue feeling. Okay. Both cute outfits. I gotta give credit to the person on the left though. It's just that touch of those sad eyes. Alright, a selfie with Mickey. And then this nice little setup. Cute, okay. Definitely like that. Definitely like that. Okay, we'll go right. Oh, I think you messed up the angle on that. And then this one's just a selfie. I'll be honest, I'm gonna skip this because this one on the left looks like an accidental photo. Like they didn't mean to submit that and it just happened. And this one, this is just a selfie photo with Anna of her showing up. So none of these really feel like they fit the criteria. Okay, hazy effect. And then this one, okay, got a little black and blue. Or black and white. Okay, I, I'm gonna be honest, I don't really know. Yeah, we'll go right, we'll go right. Okay. Got this one. Ooh, got that emo goth look going on. Like, you're a goth and your mom's making you show up at Christmas for Christmas dinner. She's like, make sure you wear that dress Grandma made for you, okay? You gotta wear it now and show up at Christmas. And that's what you look like going into Christmas. And when by you look like this, I look like this. This is exactly what I look like going to Christmas back in high school. I did not like wearing dresses, but all my aunts were just like, oh, Amanda, but you need to wear a dress. Why? We're just opening up presents. Alright, this is cute. This is cute now. Okay. I like both of these. These are both really cute, simple. Especially this one being simple. But I gotta give first to the right. I feel a lot of joy coming out of this one. Anyway, I haven't really voted for a lot of joy photos. And this one is Aurora's party and a yard sale. And I'm gonna skip. Alright, not bad. Love the look. Oh, fiery redhead, love it. And then this one, okay, interesting. We're gonna go with the fiery redhead though. Alright, we got what, disgust? Is that her? I love it though, it's cute. And then this one, sadness. Adorable. Both of these are really adorable. Really, really adorable, guys, both of these. I'm gonna be honest, I'm feeling right because it really fits not just the color, but the vibe as well. Go right. Alright, an interesting take on Green with Envy. And Maui. Maui. And then this just a selfie with Mickey. Sorry, my brain just short circuit for a second. I don't recognize this outfit from Mickey. I don't recognize this outfit from Mickey at all. Is this a new outfit? I'm gonna look that up. I like it, like it's cute. I just don't recognize it. God, where did he wear that outfit? It could be Mickey Mouse Clubhouse or something like that. It's cute though. I like the outfit, at least on Mickey. I'll go left. Okay, now we got another discuss. Love it, cute. And then this one, ooh, very blue. Okay. Let me be honest, I kind of want to go with discuss. I really like that one. Ah, redwood anger. Okay, love it. And then, oh God, was purple? What was he? Now, the pinkish purple one was embarrassment. The purple one was fear, wasn't he? Or anxiety, something like that. Fear. I want to say it was fear. The dude was always like shaking like he drank so much caffeine. I'm gonna be honest though, I like left. I really like the red. Oh dear God, that's dark. Depressing. See, sometimes sadness does not necessarily need to be blue. Black does express that feeling as well. Oh my God, that reminds me of this commercial Eric just showed me the other day. Alright, this one's cute now, but I gotta give it the left. I was watching Eric show me this commercial. It was literally like this gothic family. Like, I'm talking about pure gothic family. Its dad comes in, mom sitting on the couch looking at the teenage daughter. And he's like, what's going on? Tell your father what you did. And she sticks her tongue out, and her tongue's blue. Her tongue's blue, and it was some commercial for like a slushy day or something like that. I can't remember what the advertisement was for. I knew it was something about slushies, but you had to get basically go in and get like a free slushie. But the whole joke was the fact that she brought color into the house. I like color, Dad, and I like pop music. Where have we gone wrong? Funniest commercial I've seen all year. Anger, like it. Okay. And then another anger. Okay, very, very nice. Fear. Okay, I was right. So the purplish one was fear. Yeah, that picture was just depressing. That's what I was talking about. Sadness is not always necessarily blue. Sometimes black can express that same feeling. Depression is just like a lower level of just sadness, and it sucks when you're there. It really does. You can go left. Alright, cute, cute. And another adorable one. But to be honest, I'm not feeling the feels here. I see selfies, but no feelings. I'm sorry, just the fact that a tourist is sitting there, just like, hey man, it's Mickey, take a look. And there he is wearing that cute little outfit again. I'm gonna have to look that up and see where he got that outfit from. Because I want to say it's Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, but I could be wrong. I recognize it. Alright, this one's cute now. Okay, I like. We'll go right. Alright, adorable. And this one's just a little selfie. Okay, we'll go left. We'll do about 3 more photos, and then we'll head over to the Forgotten's castle and start continuing on working over there with Maleficent, because I still have yet to finish that room. Oh, I had no idea the struggles I was having last week with that paper. This was cute, though. Like, seriously, I felt really confident about it. Go left. Until I sat down and looked at the question, I started overthinking, overcomplicating things, and I just like stressed myself out way too much. Okay, this one's nice. Okay, okay. And we'll go right, and then the last one. Alright, another mix of anger. Okay. And then this one. Sadness, isolation. Beautiful, though. I like both of these photos. I'm gonna go right, though. I like that one. Okay. Also, let me go ahead and type in that code since you have it right there for me. Make sure do that. Also, I need to check out those other codes that I missed because there was something else. There was another code that got released. Code has been sent to your mailbox. Okay. Okay, where exactly is it? Oh, it's an adorable little rug. Oh, that's cute. Alright, hang on a second. Let me double check the codes. 'Cause again, I know there's a few codes that have come out. I just haven't been able to sit down and really write them down when I'm thinking about them. Alright, let's see what we got. Yeah, did that one. Done that one. I feel like I did the welcome one, right? flannel and Mickey ears. I feel like I've done this one. Backpack, yeah. Maybe okay, maybe I was misreading. I could have sworn I saw on Reddit that there was 2 more codes, that being one and one other one, but I might be getting it confused with Infinity Nikki now that I'm thinking about it. To be honest, I may be getting it confused with Infinity Nikki, being that they also have been dropping some codes. Oh no, me cocoa juice. Actually, before we get, settled into making the houses, what I'm thinking about is go ahead and get back on the grind with feeding all the animals. That's usually the thing that takes the longest for me is feeding all the animals, because you gotta do it for consecutive days. You can't just sit there and just go, here, eat, 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 and just shove it in its mouth. It doesn't count. You have to literally do it only once a day. Oh, it sucks. But I guess in the sense of to keep coming back, huh? Alrighty, so I should have, yep, everything I need to feed everybody. Let's check up here. I know sometimes they'll be hiding up here. Alrighty, let me see what not companions. No, it's companions. Oh yeah, still no sign of these two, by the way. I've been looking, I've been prying. Still no word yet, so yeah, if y'all know information that I don't, please let me know, because I have no idea. They said it should be out, but I've been looking. I've been checking them back every few hours or so. This is why I've been kind of forgetting to feed the animals. I'll literally be showing up to be like, okay, where's the teal dragon? Where's the black pegasus? Not see it get bummed out and then just leave and then forgetting to feed them. You be here at midnight. You're here inside the library. Okay. Not until this afternoon. And you just went away. And then you're here, okay. Not here. Tonight, you're here. You're here. So we can get blue and green dragon, blue pegasus, and this one. Okay, so we're still waiting on the next update. Okay. See, from what I was gathering, it's made it seem like they caught wind that, we didn't have the dragon and the Pegasus. They're like, hey, yeah, let's add it. And then they haven't really brought it back up again. So I wasn't sure if they've already added it and I've just been missing it, or I'm missing like clues or something to it. Or if it's one of those they just haven't gotten to it just yet. Thank you for informing me that, Taylor. That is quite helpful. I've been searching for about 3 weeks now. I even went inside of that area in Sleeping Beauty's house to even double check. Alright, here you go, buddy. The green dragons in the fallen fortress and the wild woods for the blue one, and so for the Pegasus, we gotta go to the fiery plains, which should be right up here. Alright, and I think I see the little guy right over here. Alright, Nana, back up a little bit. Ah, y'all are surrounding the poor little guy. Let him eat in peace. Let him eat. Alright, then we gotta head over here to the Falling Fortress in the Wild Woods to look for the other two dragons. And that should be all the animals at the current moment I could feed. God, I've been seriously lacking on all this. Alright, come on. Come on, you cute little creature. Alright, and then the green one. There we go. Just keep out of my pockets. Alright, little... there you are, little green dragon. Come on, buddy. I'm friendly, I bring food. I bring food and the love. That's it, just food and love. Alright, that should be all the animals. Fantastic. So now we can head back over here to the Forgotten Lands and continue working on Maleficent's house. Yeah, for at least the next month, I'm going to be grinding up the best I can on Disney to get as much as possible done for Storybook and get all kind of geared up for the fantastic new DLC. Which I'm gonna be honest, I'm excited because I like the idea of a ranch. I like the idea of horses. I've been wanting horses. My question is, can we ride said horses? Or, you know, because we got gliders, we're not gonna be worrying about that. Like, I got questions here. Alright, so we're still working on Maleficent's house, or room, I should say. So I felt pretty good about this, because this whole section looks fantastic. But the rest of this, yeah. Alrighty, so let's see here. Mistress of all evil deserves some good shit. Seriously? You never notice your tree getting bigger and bigger as you progress through your duties? Yeah, no, it was one of my favorite little elements to learn when I first started playing this game all those years ago. You know, you start off and you got like a little, just a little sprout, just a little tiny little twig. It's so cute. But the more and more you know, you do your duties and stuff, the bigger that tree gets, and it's beautiful. I don't know what the final evolution looks like, though. I don't know if I hit the final evolution or if there's, you know, more to it. I think there's more to it. It should be a lot bigger. Yes, dragon. Also, I'm thinking about house decorating. So apparently I was wrong last week. I thought I didn't have my inside out house, but no, I did have my inside out house. It was the elemental house I wound up losing. So I did have an area I could do it. But granted, though, I like where I took the picture, you know, a freak out at a restaurant. I thought that would be, you know, perfect fitting, especially for anger. Oh, you know what I totally need to grab from Scrooge's? And I totally forgot to grab from Scrooge's. Some more tables, kind of like this. But I don't know necessarily if I want the design with the thorns on. I feel like it would match perfectly with the rest of the aesthetic. But it may be too much. Worst case scenario, we buy some, we have some spares. Best case scenario, we like them and we use them. Yeah, I thought I stopped by Scrooge's and bought some, but I guess not. My blue chest was exciting, and then I lost my go-go juice, which is not exciting.
Over here!
Alright, hang on, let me cook some meals so I get my go-go juice back. It's always my favorite go-to dish. There we go. My go-go juice has returned. Alright, Scrooge, my man. I need a table.
Now, who turned up the sun?
Oh, greetings, neighbor.
Luckily, it should be all the way at the bottom.
I think.
Well, Taylor, now you know some new information, though, about the whale. Yes, the more you do these, the bigger it will
I've
grow.
made
And
so
it's
many
actually
good
really,
friends
really
here.
nice. It really is. It shows the progression throughout the months and years that you play the game, and I really like that.
Whoa now!
Yeah, like with
Who
the
turned
nice
up the
tree.
sun?
Hey, we can take a look at it since I'm standing right next to it. Gotta walk by it. Might as well. You see, it's still a little bitty thing, but it's still growing. From what I've been told, the more you keep going, the bigger it should get. And I don't know if it wraps around again and comes over, or is this bush supposed to get even bigger, or if this is the final evolution. I don't know. I want to say it gets bigger, though. I want to say, like, when the game initially came out and we all discovered this, somebody went through the game files and found the actual size of what it's supposed to look like, and I want to say it gets bigger. But again, that was like 2.5 years ago. A lot of things have happened since then. Alrighty. And these don't look too bad, okay. So how do I want this? We got her bed in the middle. I'm thinking we could put a creepy fireplace. Here. I want to do the classic, you know, where you just leave the throne right in front, like your beast contemplating life. Or want to do it to the side. Hey hippie, how's it going? Came at a good time on the stream. We're in the process of trying to finish Maleficent's room. One of these days I'm gonna finish it. Yeah. Oh, you know, it may help if I actually centered. I really wish I could get that bit closer. Actually, no, I can't. Never mind. Say, like, I really wish I could get that closer, but you know what? That works. Granted, though, I wish I could do just a centimeter over more. There. This here. Oh, can't do that. Does not like it when I try to phase through a table. Let's put you there for now. Probably scoot everything over just a bit. Oh, nice, nice. You're even working hard on your storage island. Fantastic. I've seen a lot of creative storage islands. I'm very impressed, but it's a good idea to have a storage island, being that I noticed that the floating islands do not have a limitation on how many items you can have on it compared to, say, the Valley of the DLC worlds. It's almost like inside of your house where you have infinite kind of space. I like it. I've been in love with a lot of y'all's designs when it comes to y'all storage islands. Damn it, I'm having a stroke. When you definitely get done with it, you should post some pictures up on my Discord. We can all take a look at it and admire it. Because again, the creative flows that happen in the Disney community is beautiful. That's why I always get super excited when, you know, Dreamsnap voting and shit like that, because y'all come up with some amazing ideas. I feel like this one may be a bit much. Actually, let me do something. I could do some measurements. I think that needs to scoot over just one more, correct? Yep. Alright, wonderful. Put that here for now. Alright, now how do I want to do the windows? I'm thinking... one here, one here. I think we gotta go from this end. Damn flowers! Gotta bring those bad boys up just a smidge. Looks good. Definitely feel like somewhere Maleficent. Dear God! Man, the lights are just shining bright right here. God, this would suck actually. God, imagine being a ruler, you know? In the middle of the morning, you wake up, you're like, I just want to enjoy this beautiful, brisk day. And you sit down, and then boom, the lights of God just shines upon you, blinding your retinas. Perfect. She'll love it. Alright, this looks good though. I like it. I like it. Now at this point, it's about adding the little finer details and finishing touches. So I do like the general layout. This... Yeah, we could probably get rid of that. And then... this... Whoops. Nominated that button. There we go. That gives a good amount of lighting on both sides. Okay. So now let's find some little decorative pieces. This is what she needs right here. Here you go, Maleficent. You'll feel so much better if you can just cuddle this. Getting your magic up. Okay, not a bad way to spend your time, Taylor. Like being dead serious. Get those duties up. Get all your magic up. Go ahead and knock out everything you can with a storybook veil, so we're all prepared for the new DLC. Yeah, Hippie's right about that, Taylor. You can craft magic with the snippets. Snippet farming is very popular right now. I don't know if they fixed that yet, but as far as I know, what people have been doing, again, what is it? I want to say 8? It's about roughly 8. Could be a bit more, could be a bit less, but roughly about 8 of these bad boys. And they'll get them all in one little perfect little square. They'll just stand in the middle and use the little snippet trap to level up everything. So I say work on that now before they decide to patch that out. I probably should get started on that myself. You drove me crazy 2 weeks ago. That shit still ain't fixed. Last I checked anyway. I'm afraid to put it down again. Okay. Let's see. What do we got? Okay, I feel like the Mistress of All Evil would have figurines. Let's go with Nala. I'm gonna find like a shelving unit. You have 10 of those bad, but like I said, I know it's roughly about 8. Could have been more, could have been less, but I know snippet farming seems to be like the go-to thing now nowadays. And I get it, man. I get it. It's nice. It really is nice. It's super easy to level things up. I get it. I should probably be doing it, but I've been slacking. Like, I am not gonna deny that. Ever since I started school, I've just been slacking on my duties for Disney Dreamlight Valley. But again, the schoolwork is much more important to me. Don't get me wrong, Disney is important to me too. I love Disney and I love this game. But damn it, I gotta pass my classes. And I hate to say it, but the excuse of I didn't study for my test because I was too busy decorating a room would not qualify as a legitimate excuse. I ranked up there with my dog ate my homework. Which sadly nowadays people would actually believe, especially you broaden the evidence. What do you mean your dog ate your homework? He ate my homework. You pull out the pieces and he just I actually had to do that one time. Like, I forget what class it was. It was elementary school, about 5th grade. One of my dogs, just social anxiety issues, thunderstorm, something. I don't know what happened, but he freaked out. And he ate my homework, right? And I looked at Mom. I was like, Mom, how do I explain this to a teacher? We'll just tell him the truth. The dog ate your homework. Mom, that's the oldest excuse in the book. No teacher gonna believe this. She literally grabbed up everything she could, put it in a little Ziploc bag. It was just like, give this to the teacher. Trust me, she'll understand. And I did. She was like, man, where's your homework? Amanda, what the hell is this? My homework that got eaten by my dog. You brought it in. I brought it in because I didn't think you would believe me. And yeah, she luckily let me redo it again and turn it in for the full credit. But yeah, that was the one time the dog did eat my homework and I did have to prove that shit. But again, that's very rare. But you'll believe that more than, sorry ma'am, I couldn't finish studying for my test and I failed it because I was too busy distracted with video games. That is not a good excuse. That's just piss poor management. Right there. So far, I'm seeing the typical shit I would always use, but I'm not seeing anything that's standing out to me that would be perfect for her decorations. I don't know, maybe she likes to eat candy and read books. We don't know what her hobbies are. That's my excuse for putting that down. Just dead ass, just, you don't know what her hobbies are. Like, seriously, what are Maleficent hobbies? What would be her hobbies besides, you know, Mr. Evil bullshit? What would her hobbies be? I feel like she would be a reader. She'll probably be a gardener. Think about that. Gardening would definitely be right up Maleficent's alley. That would be definitely a hobby I think she would enjoy thoroughly. Now, sewing, on the other hand, that may not be her cup of tea, but definitely gardening. Oh, I do like this rug. It is one of my favorites. But because the floor is green, it kind of blends in a little too well. God, her room's so bare. Oh, I have no idea what to get the Mistress of All Evil. It's like trying to get her a Christmas present. I don't know, man. Okay. Why not? scoot that over a bit. Yeah, that's what she needs, an organ. You know what? Why not? Something Jack gave her just to mess with her. You like scary stuff, don't you? Why, yes, Jack, I do. Alright, let me scoot this over. There we go. Alright, do I have any shelving units? I'm gonna have to buy some. I can never remember if I have some spares. Okay, I do have some spares. Okay. It's not feeling that. Okay. Okay, why are you being so weird? I don't get why it's suddenly being so weird, but okay. Like, I don't get the issue. Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. Okay. Be weird then. That's all I gotta say. Be weird then. Ready? What else do we have? You know, to be honest, you know, would be really nice. Probably a little skinny table, right underneath. There we go. Yeah, looking at the new inside out stuff makes me want to go to my cottage and work some more details on my inside out house. 'Cause I think I got the rooms based off of Cutler. Yeah. actually played? Hey, let's go with this one, the green one. Green one looks so much better. I really wish it played though, like the actual radio. Unfortunately, I don't think it does that. Alright, what plants do I have? Alright, definitely need to go buy some plants. I kind of want to see about a skinnier black table. I don't necessarily like the color. I know we have one, I just don't know if I've used it. There we go. I wish we could color these. That would be really nice if we could color these different colors. Alrighty, so we just need a few little touches, you know, a couple of more plants and a few little decorative pieces. But I think we're almost done with this room finally. Fantastic. Now, like I said, Hippie, that snippet farming is definitely where it's at for leveling up anything. And yet again, I'll say it once more, I really should be getting onto that, but I'm not. I'll rephrase that, I haven't. He gasped. But I was almost done. Why would you do this to me? Oh, crap, wrong one. Sorry, guys. We'll be right back. Hang on a second. Ouch, it crashed on me. That hurts my feelings. Oh, God, please tell me it saved before I left. Please tell me it saved before I crashed. I hope it did. It should have saved. Ah, nothing will crush me more than getting back in there. And then just everything I just did in the past like 5-10 minutes gone. Alright, we're back. Okay. Oh, crap. I got a little too sharp.
Remember now, always play nice with the other kids.
Good day, dear.
I need
I'm so
plants.
glad you trust me.
Probably my go-to plants because they're really good about filling in the area. Maybe 2 of these and then 1 more. Yeah, outdoors only. Outdoors only. It's a little disappointed that those particular flowers are outdoors only, because I was thinking back when they originally came out, I put them inside, so I was going to do this whole really cool like indoor garden thing, but you can only put them outside.
Oh no.
Yay,
What a day
and
like
then we
today
need
holds.
just a few little knickknacks, nothing crazy. Nothing else is really standing out here. Why not? It's prickly like her. That one actually might be a better cauldron than the one we initially have there. Plus the green really goes with her a lot more than the purple. Alrighty. I think that will do us. Everything else really, I don't think would fit Mistress of Evil here. Couldn't do that. Alright, thank you, Screw.
Mark me
Oh,
words.
you know this
a
village ain't
villain
ready for the indestructible Mushu.
Alright, let's take a look. Hopefully it didn't screw us too terribly much when the game crashed. Hey, that's my hope. Fingers crossed. Let me go ahead and grab this. Actually, also before we head in, since I'm standing right next to Remy, so let's see if we got some new people in real quick. Alright. Need 2 more meals and we can finish that last bit of duties, I do believe.
So glad you're here.
Here's your order, and then... Alana, you want to talk about this?
See ya.
You and Kristoff? You want to talk about this? Kristoff, don't let Anna see this. Anna's gonna kick your ass.
Goodbye.
Alrighty, and then yep, that should hold us off until next week when we should be able to get the last bit to get this and this. Fantastic. Hey Willie, how's it going? Came at a decent time. We're wrapping up on Maleficent's room, hopefully. We had the game crash after I left the room, so I don't know if it saved all my shit.
I'm gonna make sure we have a great day.
Well, you do that, Joy. You make sure we all have a fantastic and a wonderful day. Oh, crap. Alright, goody. You didn't mess anything up. Let's chop that one. And then we need the cauldron. And I need this. I'm having the same issue, Willie. I'm having the exact same issue since I got on today. It's telling me I have new mail, and I've checked it, and no, there's nothing there. So I think it may be glitched out, which not the first time this has happened. Actually, no, that might be a little funny. You know what? I think we actually may skip on that. Alright, where's my cauldron? Cauldron. Alright, seriously, where's my cauldron at? Ah, there it is. All the way at the bottom. Alright, and then... Actually, no, I like that there. Ah! Wrong button! No! I hit the wrong button! I hit the wrong button! No! Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that, Willie. Besides the mailbox, yeah, messing with you, I'm glad you're doing alright. Trust me, man, though, I get it. It is a little frustrating because you get in the game, you're like, oh, I have mail, and you get so excited, and then, no, there's nothing there. So, yeah, no, I get that. Also, it's annoying. Like, I don't know, it's like the little red dot. It's just, like, constantly there as an annoyance. Oh, where's that cactus I got? That's what I need, my cactus. There we go. Alright, and the Mistress of All Evil's room is basically done. Yeah, if I was her, I would like this room. This is a nice room. Like, there it is. If I was in this room, I would like it. Alright, and that just leaves this room. Which I feel like I just don't know what to do with that room. I may make a storage room as a joke, haha, kind of thing. But our main room that we wanted to get done was Maleficent's room. We got this front room done, and of course we have Baby Aurora's room. I really like the way this Maleficent house turned out. Like, it's super cute. So because we're finally done with that now, we can probably sit down and do a little bit more voting for today. Being that, of course, we gotta keep up with extra voting, being that we will not be here on Friday playing Disney Dreamlight Valley, but we'll be here on Friday playing Resident Evil 8. Which, by the way, guys, we have gotten through all of Lady Demetress's house for Resident Evil 8, which fantastic. Always love that section, especially with her chasing us around. Always fun. Well, we got that done. I think we're on our way now to... Oh, God, what's her name? The doll chick. That should be definitely fun, because now we gotta deal with that mutated baby shit. Which I'm sure Collector Shout's gonna love that. Alright, cute, cute. I like. Okay. We're gonna go left. Oh, look at this. They actually did something quite different. Usually we've been seeing the red as anger, but red for love. Aw, I like that. And then this one, little green with envy. I gotta give it to the red for love though. Red for love. But speaking red for love, here we go. Alright, cute. Love the selfie. And then this one's adorable. Okay, not really feeling the big feels, but I am feeling it with the left. Add a little bit of sadness. Okay, cute outfit. And then this one. Ah, embarrassment. Okay. You know, to be honest, I like that. I like embarrassment turtle with the embarrassment outfit. We'll go with that. Alright, love the style. Super cute. And then this one, adorable, but let's go left. The reason why I'm hesitant is because big feels, what exactly do you think the feeling they're feeling? Probably beautiful, joyous, joy. That could be it. We'll go left though. And this is where I would put my black dragon if I had one. It's cute though, I like it. And then this one, okay, okay. We'll go left. I like that. I'm about to say hit the button. I hit the button and nothing happened. Alright, I like this. A full-on joy attack. Okay, and a selfie with Tatiana. Cute, but we'll go with the joy attack. Alright, I like that, especially with the makeup. Looks real good. And then this one, okay. Cute. Both of these are adorable. But I say let's go left. I like left. Two selfies. We'll skip. Okay, okay. A little bit of red. Okay, we like. Selfie with Daisy and that fantastic mustache. Maybe we'll go right. Alright, this one's cute now. Okay, I like. And this one with Belle. You wish I could play the video games. What video games you talking about? Out of curiosity. We'll go left on that one. Because I don't know exactly, like, what game you want me to play. Alright, I like this, though. I like this. Alright, cute. But we'll go left. We'll go left. I like this little setup you have. This nice little, like, walkthrough. It's very cute. Proud. I feel like I can get proud from this photo, so we'll go right. Anger. I felt that. Okay, this one. Yellow for joy. Okay. And we'll go left. Alright, cute. Cute. I like that. Very basic blue. And then a picture with Remy. Alright. Yeah, we'll go left. Alright, we'll do about 3 more. and then go from there. If I can find 3 more, because neither one of these really feel like the feels either, so we'll skip. Alright, anxiety, feel that. Okay, we'll go right. This was sadness. Oh my god, you went all the way out. You went all the way out. Yeah, gotta give it a right, man. Gotta give it a right on that one. Just remember the worst tragedy of your childhood life, the death of Mufasa. I like the green. Okay, we'll go left. Alright, not bad overall this week. Kind of a mixed bag, only 100% real. But I feel pretty confident about the way everything is laid out today. This looks fantastic. I love it. This looks fantastic. I feel like Maleficent would definitely love this room. I would love it. Alright, that just leaves this room. Which I did want to make it a bit smaller. There we go, this works. I either make that like a storage room or something. I don't know. Like, I really don't know. Maybe a minions? A minion support room. That's it. Minion support. Okay, that's cute. I love the way all this has turned out. Absolutely love this. Yeah, looks like it is good squish. I do not know what to do with that, people. We got a few minutes. Might as well just go ahead and at least get this going. Alright, maybe not that one. There we go. Put that one down. Now, we don't want to make it too light. Let's go with that one and let's change wallpapers. There we go. We could throw in the banner. And then 2 shelving units. whole room's a joke room, by the way. Like, we're not supposed to take this room serious. And again, this is where the minions go to get away from Maleficent, and this is all they get. Talk about being a terrible boss. This is your quiet room. Now, this would be like something Maleficent would do, though. I mean, she's the mistress of all evil. She would not want her staff to be happy. But there also are dumbasses, if you think about it. I mean, remember, they spent, what, 16 years looking for a baby? Alright, that's stuff on the wall. So I really wish this would work. Be great curtains, especially for Maleficent's room. Actually, no. This is supposed to be who you idolize. If you're a minion working for Maleficent, you're supposed to be that scary. Alright, and this looks good for a tiny little put together makeshift room. I think the only thing I want to change is the window. Yeah. Now, if it was a different color wood, that would work. No. Too girly. Yeah, that works. One tiny window, that's all they got. Alright, this is the employee office. Alright, wonderful though. We got it done. So we officially are done with the house. Looks great, looks grand. Love it. Absolutely love this. Alright, guys. Oh, let me grab my blue chest and we'll start wrapping up for today.
Why?
Alright, fantastic. Have a seat, have a swat, have a slot. Alright, I feel like we did pretty well today overall, guys. I feel like we definitely got a lot taken care of today. So let's go ahead and start wrapping things up for today. And I hope everybody who has watched, is watching, will watch. I hope you enjoy. I hope everybody's fantastic and a wonderful night, guys. And don't forget, if you're enjoying my Disney Dreamlight content or any of the other fantastic things I do here on the channel, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below, and check that on a weekly basis here, especially with YouTube not pushing out videos like they should be pushing videos out. But they're up to some kind of fuck shit right now. We're not quite sure what the hell is going on, but it is definitely messing up people getting information about videos coming out. So guys, remember, make sure your restriction mode is turned off, and make sure you keep coming back on a weekly basis to see what all I'm doing here, because I will be doing my best on Discord to let y'all know when these streams are going to be coming, especially for some of the horror games, being that those are the ones not being pushed out all that much, being that, I guess, horror material or whatever. But yeah, I will be continuing on, like I said earlier, with Phasmo Thursdays with AJ and everybody. Hopefully we won't have too much struggles like we did last week with the server issues. But last I checked, we don't have any big games coming out tomorrow, so we should be good. And then, of course, Friday is going to be the Resident Evil. We're continuing on with Resident Evil 4. I mean, not Resident Evil 4, Resident Evil 8. I'm so excited to get to 4. I'm skipping 3 of the games here. But we're continuing on Resident Evil 8. We just got done with Lady Dimitrescu's place, and now we're heading over to the creepy doll lady's house. And that should be fun. Hopefully we'll be able to knock her out and the fish dude out by tomorrow. My main thing is getting at least 2 of the bad guys done, and then next week we'll finish off with Heisenberg and then Mother Miranda. That's at least my goal. We'll just have to see. I may have to pick some tempos up a little bit, because I did take my time going through Dimitrescu's place to make sure I got all the goodies and shit. So I did waste a lot of time there. I'm not going to deny that. But hopefully when we get back to it Friday, I'll be a little bit better about being quicker and shit. But that's a story for a different day. So until then, my friends, y'all take care. Have a blessed day. And also, guys, while I'm thinking about it, that's why I just stopped myself real quick. We do have Infinity Nikki videos that did come out earlier this week. They're a little bit late. Long story short, my actual editing software decided to do a software update. So yeah, that's why it took me a little bit longer to get it out, because initially I did plan on having it out by Monday and Tuesday at 4, but audio issues caused me to have to push it back. But we do have them out. They're good to go, ready to go. So I hope y'all enjoyed that. But like I said, I hope everybody has a fantastic, wonderful night. And I'll see y'all tomorrow with some Phasmo. And then if not, hopefully I'll see y'all Friday with some Resident Evil.